Hello everybody, welcome back to the final round of the day, round 24 from Linewalk Park, the chicane layout. My name is Robert Burton and I'm commentating on the final race of the day. I just let the drivers grid up on the grid, get ready to go. And the lights are about to come on. There's the red light.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. We're off for the final round of the day from Linewalk Park chicane layout. And through the first corner there's a bit of barging going on. And there's a spin and two cars have gone upside down. Tepelesi's gone off the track, so there's somebody else, Terry, I believe. They're trying to make their way back on the track comfortably. All the other cars are going round as well. We'll try and get a replay of that in a second, but it's Terry leading the way. He started 4th place. Through the chicane for the first time, 16 laps to go. It's Linewalk Park layout. I'll confirm the order as soon as they cross the line here. And it is Terry leading the way. From Mark Fletcher in 2nd, Tepeleski 3rd, Katz 4th, Kieser 5th, Stevens 6th, Hunt 7th, Wild 8th, Shaw 9th, and Janowski in 10th. Try and get a replay of what happened. Back to the front, I can get a replay of that, we'll get back to the front, see what's going on. It's Andrew's Cat there, 4th place, Tepeleski ahead of him. Fletcher there in 2nd, right behind the leader Terry, with 14 laps to go. Fletcher's looking for a way past, right on the back bumper. Terry hits a defensive line into the chicane. So Terry comes from the last corner. And onto the back stretch. There he is, crossing the line now. So it's Terry leading from Fletcher, 2.1 second lead. You've got Katz in 3rd, Tepeleski 4th, Kieser 5th, Stevens now up to 6th, Hunt 7th, Wild 8th, Shaw 9th, and Cobra Lopez running out the top 10. Foster 11th, Phil 12th, Bond 13th, Ross 14th, Bird 15th, Smith 16th, Dalton 17th, Pinella 18th, Piercy 19th, and Richardson 20th. And the gap's got a lot bigger this lap. It's Terry stretching his lead. It was 0.8 of a second last lap. now in third, Terry second, Fletcher still leading the way. And we've got a puff of smoke there. And an eBay Motors car has gone off the track. We believe that was Peter Foster. Yeah, it was Peter Foster that went off the track there in the replay. We'll try and get back to the leaders. There's Fletcher leading over the line with 9 laps to go. Terry in second, Katz in third, Czepeleski in fourth. And behind him there's a little battle going on between Dan Hunt and Ellis Stevens. Ellis Stevens there trying to make it some points in this round of the championship. After this race we have only got 3 races left for Brands Hatch. Still Mark leading the way now. He's got the fastest lap so far. Across the line with 8 laps to go. So it's Fletcher from Terry, 1.2 seconds lead that is, with Andrews Cat 0.6 behind Terry. Try and go on board with Katz to see how close he is behind him. There we are on board. Katz chasing down as Terry in front. Got a back marker coming up there for Mark Fletcher. He moved that way, that's good. Katz getting a good run here. To the inside, not quite. Very, very close behind him. Moves to the left hand side, he's going to go up the inside of him. Oh, that's very close, but Terry's got the inside line for the next corner. Great race in this between these two. Now got 7 laps to go. Fletcher from Terry, from Katz. That's the battle we're watching, the battle for second place here. But Terry has put that gap down a bit to 0.7 of a second from the leader, Mark Fletcher. Chicane again. There's equally space between all of them now. There's Czepeleski in fourth there. Dan Hunt in fifth. Stevens now up to 6th place. He's making his way up the front there. Wild in 7th, Lopez 8th, Keys in 9th, and Chris Shaw rounding out the top 10. back with the leaders. It's Fletcher leading the way. They're equally spread out between second, third and fourth now. Through that tricky chain that's caught so many people out today. Fletcher pulling out just a little margin, 0.8 now to the 0.7 of a second. We've now got 5 laps to go. These laps are coming down quite quickly now. Fletcher, followed by Terry, followed by Katz. The gap between the top 3 now 1.4 seconds. Past the back marker of the Pertic racing car there. We're just going to go back to 5th place with Dan Hunt. A great battle between Stevens and Cobra Lopez behind him. Got 0.6 for a second. There's 2 main battles going on here, one for the lead between the top 3 and battle for 5th place here. I can confirm that Richard Wild does have the fastest lap of the race so far at 55.176. We're down to 3 laps to go there. And the gap between the leaders is now a second. We're staying with the leaders for the remainder of the race. And I can confirm that Terry has now got past Andreas Katz. Katz is right behind him still. Having a look up the inside. He's lunging down the inside for a late move, and he's making it stick. Can he push him out wide to keep the whole inside line? But Terry's coming back in around the inside, and Chepaleski's right behind him as well. But Katz does have the inside line for this corner, back marking away, gets out the way. Luckily no one makes any contact, but it is Terry that holds the position, with Katz right behind him, and Chepaleski behind Terry as well. Another back marker there. And we are now on to the last lap. I can now confirm after that little battle there and a few back markers in the way that Mr. Fletcher, Mark Fletcher, has pulled out a 2.6 second lead on the last laps. He's just got to hold it together now for the win. Yeah, we'll stick with this battle for second. It's Terry in second, Katz behind him in third, and Chepaleski in fourth. Now we're just going to go back for the leader. Coming through the chicane for the last time. Fletcher here from RCIB Insurance Racing. Cross line, and there's a crash behind. There's a crash behind. Adam Terry's collided with Cats. Can Terry make it through? No. Terry has crossed the line, but probably dropped a couple of places. I don't know what happened to Cats there. We'll have a look at the replay in just a second. Here's a replay. Sepaleski goes off, and Cats and Terry collided on the final corner of the race. If we look at the results of the race, it's Fletcher who won the race. Won round 24 of the British Touring Car Championship. Lopez second, Terry third. Stevens got fourth in the end. Hunt fifth, Keyser sixth, Shaw seventh, Field eighth, Bond ninth, and Piercy in 10th. We're not quite sure what happened to some of the guys who got crashed out at the final corner there. Stepaleski must be way down the order. Stepaleski's been rounded out as 12th place and Cats in 11th. So that last lap battle there cost him dearly. Very dearly. We'll try and speak to some of the drivers after the race and get their reaction of what happened. So meanwhile, my name's Robert Burton. Thanks for watching us on BSR TV, and our next rounds will be based at Brands Hatch for the final rounds, round 25, 26 and 27 for the British Touring Car Championships. Thank you very much, and see you soon.